Nowadays, almost every decision is based on data. Reports, dashboards, documents. These form the basis for almost every decision. EaglePMX asks a key question that often goes unanswered. Can this data really be trusted? Decisions can be justified and classified, but in the digital age, that is no longer enough. The data on which they are based must also be verifiable. Without this verification, responsibility becomes blurred and liability becomes a risk. Nowadays, strategic management decisions are almost entirely based on digital documents. Presentations, reports, forecasts and contracts provide the foundation for significant decisions. This is precisely the area in which PMX chain comes into its own. Microsoft 365 keeps a detailed and permanent record of all file actions, including creation, modification, access and deletion. The integrity of the database on which the decision is based, rather than the decision itself, is what is evaluated. Without this traceability, responsibility becomes a matter of interpretation, and interpretation is not a reliable basis for responsibility or liability. In everyday operations, decisions must be made every day. Often there's only limited time and information available, so decisions are frequently based on key figures, dashboards and system data. Here the boundaries quickly become blurred. Was it the person, the data source, or the system itself? PMX Quantum is not a decision-making system and does not make operational decisions. However, it ensures that data cannot be manipulated, read, or subsequently altered. This is made possible by end-to-end encryption, zero-knowledge, and verifiable data integrity. Decisions remain human. The database is technically secure and verifiable. Decisions involving customers, partners, or authorities are particularly sensitive. These decisions are also based on digital information and documents. EaglePMX addresses precisely this issue. Without documentation, verification becomes difficult. Without verification, legal protection is not possible. This is not because the decisions were wrong, but because their basis cannot be proven. Traceability is therefore not just a convenience feature. It is a prerequisite for trust and legal clarity. PMX Chain documents the entire life cycle of data. PMX Quantum protects its content. Together, they do not constitute a decision-making machine or automated responsibility system. Instead, they create a robust, verifiable database. Responsibility remains with humans. Decisions remain human. However, the question of whether data has been kept unchanged, protected and traceable can be answered with certainty. Simply explaining decisions is no longer enough. Organizations must be able to substantiate the basis of their data. The underlying data must be traceable, protected and verifiable. EaglePMX provides this foundation. It is not a decision-making system, nor as a legal authority. Rather, it is a layer of trust and integrity that promotes responsibility in the digital age. Digital responsibility begins with a database, not the decision. EaglePMX. Trust the data behind the decision.